How you doing, Akhi? Who this is? Where you calling from?
Salam alaikum, Akhi. H Money.
H Money. What's going on? You flamed last time, so I gotta inform you on this real quick. Devin Haney, he called out Lomachenko. He said, "Hey, listen, they requested a French fries belt to avoid me because Lopez keep claiming I'm an email world champion, right?" So he played a video of Carl Moretti, who's a top rank promoter, and he stated like the call. He said that it was Top Rank and Lomachenko who requested the French fries title, and they actually proud of that. You know what I mean? So my question is, will Max Kellerman next time he talks about Lomachenko, will he tell Lomachenko, hey, you being a businessman, like he always speaks about Floyd? H Money, grab the mic.
For sure, man. It's unfortunate, my brother, when you have the so-called best fighter in the world, pound for pound, ducking Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney did what he was supposed to do as a fighter. He took those title eliminator fights and he won each fight decisively. Devin Haney hasn't been in a close fight yet in boxing. He has the skills to pay the bills. He has all the great ability. You're talking about talent, great ring IQ, great footwork, a great jab. He is the total package. That's why he's compared to a young Floyd Mayweather. Lomachenko, he's he's a good fighter. I don't want to take nothing away from him, but this is bad, man. This is really bad on the legacy of Lomachenko. You know that he avoided Devin Haney, only 21 years old. You know, why is he avoiding this fight? For me personally, like you said about a week ago, Devin Haney is long. He's taller than Lomachenko. I think he has better footwork. I think he's a better complete boxer than Lomachenko. I think he outboxes him, and he will dominate the fight. If Devin Haney was an easy fight, Lomachenko would have fought him already. You know what I mean? He would have got him out the way, brother.
Right.
That's how I feel.
And that's true. Like I said, when it was Miriaga, a guy who was coming off a loss and or a draw, and he had to move up in weight, he never said, "Oh, who's this guy? What he have done to get a shot with me?" But as soon as it was Devin Haney, now he want to question the mandatory, and he claimed that what did Devin Haney do to deserve a fight with me? But what did your last opponent do when you fought your mandatory? Not a damn thing. What did Luke Campbell do to earn a title shot with you besides lose to Linares, another title shot that he already had? So, like I said, he always been avoiding Devin Haney from day one, and it's just a horrible look. It's a bad look when a guy that's supposedly pound for pound avoids a fighter who's 21 years old, and you gave him the strap, you gave him your pride, and you requested a French fries belt, and you have to pay more sectioning fees for that belt, and it's not even a belt. And like I said, then you lie on camera claiming that you didn't request the belt. It was out of your choice. Like, bruh, stop capping, because we can see right through the lies. And the WBC the WBC president Suleiman exposed Lomachenko for that. He said, you did request that. I didn't request it. They did. I just did what I was told. He elected to give Devin Haney the belt. So, like I said, we just want Lomachenko to grow the cojones and fight a youngin in the game. Because when Floyd Mayweather, they told him fight Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo just beat Austin Trout. He was the unified champion. Floyd Mayweather fought him. You know what I mean? Now, Devin Haney comes up, and then Lomachenko wants to be a no-show. And I just want to bring that up to clarify, because a lot of people keep saying, oh, Devin Haney is not a real champion. Devin Haney is this. Devin Haney is that. Well, if he's so sweet, why don't y'all go grab the free strap? Is what we want to know. What Akhi want to know. What H Money want to know. So, you can follow up to that, H Money, if you want to.
For sure. For sure, brother. This how I feel about this situation. They want to make discouraging comments towards Devin Haney. They want to belittle him. But last time I remember, when Lennox Lewis became a WBC heavyweight champion, the first time, he didn't beat anybody to become the champion. He fought Razor Ruddock. And then they gave him a belt without fighting anybody. So in the history of boxing, we've seen this happen before. The hate for Devin Haney is amazing, man. Yeah, it's unreal. Like you said, these people hate him, because he's coming after Lomachenko, their prized possession. He wants it so bad. He wants to fight the best. If any other fighter, my bad. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Right. No, I'm saying I co-sign everything you had to say, because see, this is the crazy part. They should be praising Devin Haney. They should be saying, "Wow, you over here challenging Lomachenko at a young age." Man, I give you all the respect in the world. I don't even gotta like you, but I respect you for that, right? That's how they should approach the situation, but they hate him because he's a big threat to their favorite fighters, Lomachenko. So what I'm pretty much saying is, like you pointed out, who Muhammad Ali beat before he beat Sonny Liston? He beat whoever was in line for that title shot, right? And then he fought Sonny Liston. They told him, "You crazy. Sonny Liston gonna smoke you, this and that." He said, if you want to lose your money, bet on Sonny. And then he sparked Sonny. He stopped him. Not just once, he beat him twice. And the second time, he knocked him out so fast that people claimed that it was a phantom punch. So what I'm saying is, let Devin Haney become a great. His nickname is The Dream. So let him fight his dream fight, which is with Lomachenko, and let him prove himself. So, like I said, if he's sweet, man, they would have been for him. But I'm just interested to hear what Max Kellerman got to say now, because Max, every time he speaks on Floyd Mayweather, he want to talk about Floyd Mayweather being a businessman, Mayweather this, Mayweather that. But when it's Tyson Fury, when it's Lomachenko, guys who actually cherry-picked from time to time, and Lomachenko is cherry-picking every time now. From avoiding Salido to a Manny Pacquiao fight, and now Devin Haney. So you avoided a grandpa, which is Manny Pacquiao. You avoided a grandpa that beat you, which was Salido. And now you avoided a youngin in the game that's green. You know what I mean? I thought you were supposed to get that money and get that paper and fight him if he's green and get that money making it, right? But like we already know what time it is. What's understood don't got to be explained. But yeah, you could go ahead and grab the mic, H Money.
Yeah, this how I feel, brother. Like, Lomachenko, he calls out Tank Davis, who Tank Davis was at 130. He's been calling out Tank Davis for years. But my question to Lomachenko and his team is, who did Tank Davis beat? You guys are saying, okay, Team Loma is saying Devin Haney. Who is Devin Haney? Devin Haney, what has he done? That's the approach that they took, But when it came to Gervonta Davis, they calling him out. They want to make that fight for a very long time. Why don't they keep that same energy with Devin Haney, who is your mandatory?
Right.
Yeah, you're mandatory, the number one contender, the man you gave up your belt for. You gave up the WBC world title and requested a French fries title to avoid this kid. Why don't you keep the same energy with him? Because they know he's the goods. They know he got the talent. They know he's following the footsteps of the great Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Muhammad Ali is...
Yeah,
my bad. Go ahead, bro. I apologize.
You keep that thought. I want to hear what you got to say on that. But see, that's the thing. Like they say, Devin Haney, he green, he this and that, and they bullying Gervonta Tank Davis in the social media. He was bullying Gervonta for years, claiming that Gervonta is the champion on Twitter, not in real life, this and that. And then as soon as Devin Haney started calling him out, Lomachenko started being a no-show, and now he turned from a fight man to a businessman. He said Floyd Mayweather. These guys are businessmen. He was talking about Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta. And what are you, Lomachenko? A fight man? Because as soon as somebody really wanted to smoke, like you said, Devin Haney, the dream, who want to be as great as Floyd, he on his Pretty Boy Floyd stage where he's calling out everybody. You over here avoiding him as well. So, like I said, keep the energy, don't flip.
Yeah, man, he's following the footsteps of great fighters of the past, such as Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali at 21 years old when he beat Sonny Liston, knocked him out. Ali was only 21 when he took the fight. So when you talk about the WBC, Jose Sulaiman, is Mauricio Sulaiman's the son, right? Mauricio?
Yeah, Mauricio Sulaiman, yeah.
He's okay. Mauricio Sulaiman is the son. Mauricio Sulaiman, when he was asked about Devin Haney fighting Lomachenko, the man, he just, he lost his mind. He didn't know what to say, my brother. He was like, yo, Devin Haney's a young, good fighter, but, we want him to take his time. Yo, I've never heard the WBC come out and say something like that. These guys are out here Yeah, brother, I couldn't believe what I heard.
Hold on,
This
repeat
is
that
the
one time,
WB
H Money. Repeat that shit. Hold on, repeat that one
Mauricio
time.
Suleiman. Mauricio Suleiman, when he was asked about Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, the man completely lost his mind. He didn't know what to say. He said, Devin Haney is a young fighter. We want him to take his time. What you mean take his time? Ali at 21 fought Sonny Liston. Come on.
Excuses,
they're trying to protect him.
excuses. That's what I'm saying.
Excuses.
Like, how you going to speak for Devin Haney? Devin Haney want the smoke. He want greatness. How you going to tell me, oh, we want him to take his time? Nah, y'all want Lomachenko to duck him. And y'all gave him a way out. Just like y'all gave Canelo a way out to avoid Charlo and Andre. But more so Charlo because y'all gave him the WBC strap, the French fries strap. And y'all gave Charlo the same original strap y'all gave Devin Haney. So all I'm saying is this. You talking for Devin Haney, but Devin Haney is singing a different tone. Devin Haney said he want Lomachenko. You can't, it's one thing, if Devin Haney said, yeah, I'm not ready, I want 5 fights before I fight a Lomachenko, or at least Devin Haney team, or his father, somebody made that comment, and then Suleiman said, you know what, you're right, we want him to take his time, right? That will make sense. But like you said, he over here losing his mind, looking for excuses, and it's like, I just lost brain cells listening to that, because how you gonna tell me Devin Haney he need to take his time when he the one who's calling out Lomachenko? It's one thing if Devin Haney doesn't want to smoke, but it's another when he actually wants to smoke. So you don't speak for him. Speak for Lomachenko, because that's the guy who avoided a fight and requested a French fries title that's not a belt nor a championship, and Lomachenko claims he wants to be undisputed. But how you going to be undisputed when you gave a youngin your strap? So you can't even be undisputed till you see Devin Haney. You're not the real champion because you gave Devin Haney your strap. And see, this was all planned out. Do you know, H Money, that they were actually Devin Haney and Lomachenko was supposed to fight for the WBC strap, or Devin Haney and Luke Campbell? It was either or. However, some way somehow they played Devin Haney and they got him out the ranking, and they got Luke Campbell, who just lost to Linares, fighting a champion, a 2-time world champion, Lomachenko. Why is Lomachenko fighting for a belt that's vacant when he's two-time world champion? Why is a 2-time world champion fighting for a vacant belt? And what makes matter worse, the WBC has a rule. If you fight for a vacant strap, you're supposed to defend your titles against two mandatories, because you want a vacant strap. Because Lomachenko got the hope list and the hope insurance that erase losses and even erase you cheating in the past, right? Lomachenko, instead of fighting his mandatory, they gave him a free strap to avoid a Devin Haney fight, to avoid his mandatory. Where did that happen? Only when you're a fighter on the hope list. That's the only time that happens. So like I said, I don't even know if you're informed on that, H Money, but like I said, they've been screwing the system when it comes to Lomachenko for the long run.
Yeah, you're right about that, brother. Like, speaking of Max Kellerman, he would never mention Devin Haney's name. Those guys on ESPN, they refuse to mention the man's name. Devin Haney, like you said, he's been calling out Lomachenko for over a year now. It's been over a year. He did everything he was supposed to do. Like you said, Devin Haney, he was in line to fight Lomachenko, and they gave Lomachenko the Luke Campbell fight. They made the fight between Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell for the WBC. Devin Haney wanted that fight. You know what I mean? This guy has to be praised for wanting to fight the best. You don't see no other fighters calling out the top guys, such as Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Gervonta Davis, Mikey Garcia, Adrian Broner. Devin Haney is chasing greatness. He should be praised for this. He should be praised, bro.
And this is, what I mean? This is what it really comes down to, though. This is what it comes down to. See, if you're a fighter on the coincidental list, you could do everything that you're supposed to do. You could do everything right, from calling out the best, from fighting the best, from wanting to fight the best, and doing everything in your power to do so. They still gonna criticize you, because you damn if you do, damn if you don't. they want to see you lose. They want to see you humble. I mean, Devin Haney came out saying, you know, I will never lose to a white boy. And the best white fighters that we ever seen in history don't want to fight him. It's embarrassing. At 21 years old, is shaking up the boxing world. And like, it's kind of remind me of the Charlo situation, because, you know, the twin Charlos, they claim they hate the twin Charlos because they outspoken. They always talking their ish, this and that. Like Jamel Charlo, for example, at 154. But you could talk your ish if you're going to back it up. You could talk the talk if you're going to walk the walk. But it's one thing to talk the talk and not walk the walk. But the reason why they hate Charlos is because they fighters from the coincidental list. They don't hate them because they talk trash. Because if they hate them, they're going to hate Duran just as much as they hate Charlos, or even more. Because Duran, remember, when he fought Sugar Ray Leonard, he disrespected his wife. He took it there. He took it the disrespectful route. But they love Duran, though. They claim, oh, he's a legend. You know, he brought entertainment to the sport. You know what I mean? So like I said, you know, they talk a whole lot of that, but we all know where this is coming from. They hate these fighters from the coincidental list, and they just want to see them humble and lose. That's what it all comes down to, brother.
Yeah, for sure, brother. This is what I would like to say. I feel like Devin Haney has exposed Lomachenko. Lomachenko has been exposed by Devin Haney. You know, people were saying Loma is so good. Loma is this. He's the best fighter in the world. But you got a 21-year-old out here calling you out, and he's ducking the fight, requesting French prize titles. You know, this is embarrassing for Lomachenko. His legacy has been tarnished until he fights Devin Haney. He will never be an all-time great until he fights Devin Haney. And that's what I have to say about that. And my brother, another thing is this, you know, Devin Haney's a hell of a fighter, man. You know, he said no white boy can beat him. You just said that. No white boy can beat him. If Lomachenko is the number one fighter in the world, according to ESPN, if he's the best white fighter in the world, and he's avoiding Devin Haney, you know, he's the best white fighter in the world. He's the best, right? But he's ducking Devin Haney. So what white fighter can beat him if the best one is ducking him? There's no white fighter can beat him, and I said it. That's what I said.
Right, like I said,
because the top guy is ducking.
And that's what I'm pretty much been saying. And you know, I didn't take it, you know, racist what Devin said. It was disrespectful. But like I said, humble the kid, right? Humble him. Y'all got the best white hope that ever existed, and he's avoiding him. So how y'all gonna? He of course he's supposed to brag. He can't be humbled if the best white fighter in history, the best white hope, is avoiding him. It's a bad look. Like I said, in the United States, we've been kicking ass for years. We've been kicking Europeans. We've been kicking all type of ass, especially all the fighters on the coincidental list. And now they want to claim a fighter from the Europeans, from Ukraine, a fighter from the hope list got a chance to be, you know, or be the best. But he avoiding a 21-year-old though. But he claiming Floyd Mayweather is his dream fight. We don't believe you. You need more people, because you ducking Manny Pacquiao, who's 40 years old. You ducking Salido, who beat you. And now you ducking Devin Haney, who's also green and young in the game. Man, like I said, it don't get worse than that. But like I always say, man, H Money, man, it ain't entertaining till H Money pull up, man. You always flaming them up. So like I said, man, follow my Akhi H Money. And, you know, take us out.
For sure, man. All I'm saying is this, my brother. I appreciate the show. And, you know, Lomachenko, if he's such a great fighter, why don't he fight Devin Haney? You know, Devin Haney said no white boy can beat him, referring to Lomachenko, the best fighter in the world, right? The best. You know, so if the best white fighter, Lomachenko, cannot beat Devin Haney, which white fighter can beat him? That's all I have to say about that, brother.
Before you go, let me say this one last thing, because you pointed it out. I forgot to say it earlier. You said Muhammad Ali won a title at an early age. Floyd Mayweather won a title at an early age. Mike Tyson won a title at an early age. And Prince Nassim Hamed also won a title at an early age at 20 or 21 and became unified at 22. So what are these decafs on old media talking about? Devin Haney too young. He ain't too young for greatness. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's multiple great fighters in history that won titles at a young age and became great in the sport. So like I said, that show how talented you are, and the fact that you want to challenge the best, you got nothing but respect from my book. So with that being said, H Money, always great talking to you, man.
For sure, Akhi. Look, like you said, Lomachenko said Lomachenko said Floyd Mayweather was his dream fight. Why don't you fight the next Floyd Mayweather, Devin Haney, and stop ducking? Grow some cojones, like Akhi TV said, man.
Right.
Grow some cojones. Akhi TV is a pleasure to call in and show. My brother, I hope you create a Patreon so I can support you on Patreon, and the rest of the brothers can do it, man. You're doing a hell of a job, Akhi. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, fam. Appreciate it, Akhi.
All right, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. That's H Money, this zone. Like I said, we want all the smoke. Just like Devin Haney, Akhi want all the smoke on split decision. So
they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about a minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these decafs / old media that don't know ish about boxing. So with that being stated, don't be a decaf. Don't be a guy that's eating contaminated meat that don't have cojones. Y'all got me feeling like all y'all decafs got female parts. As soon as the live is over, y'all in the comment section talking all that ish like the keyboard warriors y'all are. But when I'm on the show, y'all got me feeling like the Iron Mike, the most feared, the young Akhi at a young age. Nobody want to smoke. But this ain't a fight, it's a debate. You don't even got the cojones to debate Akhi. Like I said, the truth will set you free. And there's two sides to it. When the truth is spoken, the other side ain't nothing but a lie. And when you go against the truth, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get knocked out. Y'all decaf's too easy. I could knock you out with an uppercut. Right hook, left hook, jab, right hand. It's too easy. Like I said, I'm yet to have an intelligent debate back and forth where I'm debating with somebody and I'm actually enjoying it. Like I said, y'all making it too easy on Akhi. So with that being said, y'all got me feeling like the Mayweather of split decision. Undefeated record with 412 fights, or debates, I should say, and 412 knockouts. Easy work. And like I always tell y'all, all these decafs, why y'all always hating? As soon as the live is over,
please tell me why you always hating.
They out here hating. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all. I appreciate everybody in the comment section.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger.